normally CEOs reach up to the pedestal after gaining years of experience and exposure. I think the journey for me was the other way around. I was thrown into an ocean where there was a huge capacity, a large-scale unit, not being utilized to its potential. For me, it was a very big challenge to juggle between a startup phase to an established industry phase and do everything with our hands and focus on every department. So right from working on the shop floor on the filling lines to managing procurement, quality, business development strategy, everything has come to use for us. The founding chairman of Maruti Suzuki, Dr. V. Krishnamurthy, also happens to be the founding chairman of Raaj Unocal. Our group is ex-Maruti. We've been stage 1 dealers for Maruti since '84. So he orchestrated the collaboration between our group and Union Oil. And it happened at a time when the economy of India was just opening up, but the confidence of the international MNCs was still shaky. They didn't want to make any permanent investments. So the concept at that time was to have a unit which can cater to multifold brands and be a large-scale private labeler. As a reference point, we were the Foxconn to Apple that we say today. In the next 20 years, companies who are focused on sustainability shall only thrive and survive. So there's a company in the UAE called Neutral Fuels. Raj has picked up a 50% equity stake in that, and it has set up a biofuel unit in India, which is at the same facility. So we are manufacturing biofuel from used cooking oil, which is coming from the fryers of the food business operators, and converting it into biofuel, which is being supplied to the PSU corporations like Indian Oil for blending with diesel. We are also hydrotreating the used cooking oil and selling it to overseas refineries who are manufacturing SAF, that's sustainable aviation fuel. I have been very positive about our country and our people. I think we had all the right elements since the very beginning, but they were not being channelized in the right direction. I think in the past 8 years, those resources have been rechannelized to enable the country to have a stand, which we have today. So we are now capable of driving the same economies of scale that China has to offer. We are already leaders in services in tech. And we are also churning out quality products which countries like Korea and Taiwan are giving. See, at Raj, it comes very naturally because, as I said initially, when I entered the business, there were just workmen and the promoters. The middle layer was not existing. So they have been added over time. So if we go on the shop floor, there are people with whom I have played as a child who are still working with us. So it's a very open door policy. We are still accessible, and it's like our larger family where we take care of them and they're taking care of us. A great workspace boosts the morale of the team. Today, human capital looks much beyond compensation. They look at work-life balance, they look at the work environment, the facilities that you're giving. It even speaks greatly about the size, scale and operations of your company because as we say, jo dikhta hai, wo bikta hai. So I think it's a silent contributor, but a very important contributor. So Officebanao was very helpful in that matter because the brief was not easy. This is a corporate office housing out of a plant where liquids are being used. So there's a lot of dust, grime and oil. So we wanted an easy to maintain, simple, clean, hygienic place which speaks about the rich history and the size and scale. Officebanao took up that challenge very positively, and I think they aced it. They have delivered exactly what we had asked for. And I'm not saying this from my side, but whoever has walked into the office has asked me definitely, who is this company? We would like to get in touch with them.